Hey man, you see it. It's that You Heard podcast, man.
Man,
The
this is
OG's
the right.
back at
By the way, this is the right way to throw the U up.
this. Is
If
it.
y'all
This is
didn't
it.
know, man,
This is it.
you know
Flat.
what I
You know
mean?
what I'm saying? Ain't no
Simple.
curve to it. Ain't no this. It's like
Yeah,
this, man. There's only
you
one.
know what I
Ain't no
mean?
curve. You know what I'm saying? This isn't script. You know
Put
what
it
I'm saying? It's
up,
straight like
man.
that.
Put it
Remember, that's
up,
the only
man.
one that matters, man. It's the only one that matters. This is how you know it's real. Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. We gonna cook today. You know what I'm saying? Temple is on the clock. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that, man. Appreciate all you guys. Hey, real quick, before we even get into this intro, man. Hey, man, salute to everybody who donated to Shelton's, you know what I'm saying, GoFundMe, man. He had a
Facts.
goal to the end of the season. We made it happen by game 3, man.
That
Thank
out
you guys
the
so
park,
much.
baby. Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever we could do, whatever we did, whatever Joe did, whatever anybody, yo, that was dope, man. So salute, man. Thank you guys so much. I know I wasn't on the show, man, but that shit was crazy, man. That was a great story. Shout out to
Yep.
Shelton, man, and the whole family, the whole
Uh,
Duterte family, man. Appreciate y'all, man. What you got, Joe? Before I hit this intro,
nah, let's go, man. You know what it is. Stop playing.
yes, facts, man. All
You
right, man.
know what it
I'm
is.
so
Stop.
aggressive. You
Let's
know what
go.
it is. Stop playing. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to the You Heard podcast with your hosts, Ben, Joe, and CP. We're here to cover everything related to Miami Hurricanes football, from hot topics to pre- and post-game analysis.
All right,
Okay,
we'll
yeah,
talk
please.
about it at the end. We'll talk about it.
No. Let's talk about that right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like, I don't
I
appreciate
mean, what did you say? What are we talking about, son?
get into it. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
You heard?
Yeah, man. Look, it's game week. All that other bullshit, all that other stuff. We'll set that aside for a second, man. We got a game Saturday, man. 3:30 in Philly. We got Temple, man. Let's go. What you got? What you think about this game, man? How you feeling about it?
You know what's so unfortunate? I'm thinking about that after about 6 o'clock on Saturday, we have a bye week. That's what I'm thinking about.
Why you
I
got
can't
it?
stand that, son.
It's like just took
I
all the
hate-
energy out the pod.
I hate it.
That's it. Just fucking hit,
hate
pull
it.
the life support. Like, all right, show's over.
Damn, son. But
Hun.
Temple, man, we going up to Philly. I don't really expect a hostile environment up there. But I do expect some hostile weather. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little chilly according to the weatherchannel.com. It's going to be a little chilly. You know, it's going to be raining. They're saying 100% chance of rain. You know,
100.
so yeah, man, we got to bring out our work hat, man, work boots, and get busy, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, get busy. So, you know, when it rains like that, depending on, you know, the type of rain or whatever, that kind of narrows the game plan a little bit. You definitely have to adjust. And that's both sides. You know what I mean? It's not like Miami's not used to playing in the rain. You know what I mean? It rains all the time in Miami. Them boys grew up playing in that rain. Temple too. You know, it's Philly. Philly rains. You know, it's the East Coast. So, you know, the expectations are just to go up there, man, get the dub, come back healthy, not play down to the competition.
Facts.
Back healthy, man. But really, you know, honestly, I don't care if we win 21-3, 42-10. You know what I mean?
Okay.
As long as we win and come out healthy, I'm good. I'm good, money.
Yeah, I just on my end, man, I just want to see a good dominant performance on the defensive side. You know what I'm saying? The continuation of no missed tackles, just all hats to the ball. As far as the offense, man, if we run the same game plan, fuck it, straight up. If we run the same game plan we did against Miami of Ohio, I'm good money. Like, this is one of the ACC is the focus. We'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying? ACC is the focus. Get up out of there with no injuries. You know what I'm saying? No more injuries. I know we're going to be missing a couple guys, but there's some guys coming back. If I was them, I'd hold them out. You know what I'm saying? Give them some extra rest. But yeah, man, I was looking up the sports reference. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to sportsreference.com. They're 95th in the country in offense. 24 points a game. Well, we literally scored double that. We scored 48 points a game. And they give up their solid defense, 22 points a game, 67th in the country. But look, EJ Warner is the quarterback off name only because he's, you know what I'm saying, Kurt's son. He's got 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So it's nothing to write home about. When you saw the
Missing
tape,
his
what did
best
you?
receiver. He's missing his best receiver, so
Yeah,
that doesn't help.
no, it doesn't. It makes it a little harder. Look, it's raining for both teams though, right? They always say like, oh, how is Miami? Yeah, it's raining for Temple too. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking up their stats. They're not a monster rushing team. They prefer to run the ball. But I'm looking at it right now. They don't have. They have a guy 187 yards. Is their leading rusher off 24 attempts. Jacquez Smith. If I'm mispronouncing your name, sorry. You got a degree from Temple, so you did all right for yourself. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. It's again. It's the same game as last week to me. Basically, just get up out of there with no injuries and take care of business. It's a business trip. These are grown
Yep.
men that are now getting paid. It's a business
Yep.
trip.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, man, you ain't out there to get no cheese steaks or nothing like that, man. You know what I mean? Go handle your business. You ain't out. You ain't trying to go see Abbott Elementary and all of that. None of that. Like we out there to play. You know what I mean? And come and go home. You know what I mean? Rest up and get ready for GT, man.
Yeah, man. Come back. You got probably have a couple of days off and right back at it watching the film.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like look, we're not gonna give you the rundown. Temple isn't, you know what I'm saying? Look, we're not overlooking anybody. You see what can happen. Never that. But just gotta handle business. If they don't, we can't do a podcast to get them hyped up. That's not they gotta be ready. We don't gotta be ready. We ain't playing. We watching and reacting to it. So yeah, man, it's nothing really to break down our Temple. Like they 2-1. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? They got 37-6 against Rutgers, and Rutgers ain't no offensive juggernaut. So yeah, man. All right. So one of the things we want to talk about too in the what can happen segment of this, I was a fan of everything Guidry said in the press conferences and Dawson. You know what I mean? Like they seem. I think we're gonna have a segment every episode where we just talk about the coordinators, like because it's gotta and the assistant coaches because man, the difference in this team. Guidry talking about like, look, we should have had more sacks, but we getting held. Like that didn't happen before. It was just like, oh, we're not talking about. We just gonna say the most mundane shit that don't mean nothing. Where I know you've had personal not you have a personal interaction with Gidry, right? You know what I'm saying with your son and everything, but just as far as like his personality, can you start to see the mentality after 3 games, or does that come later? Obviously, the mentality will grow and grow with the players, right? But are you starting to kind of see that with their defensive side of the ball?
Well, on the defensive side of the ball, are you asking like, am I starting to see the identity of the defense now coming through? Yeah, I think I saw it immediately. You know what I mean? After the first game, during the first game, just the rally to the football, the tackling, the aggressiveness. Yeah, I think that stood out immediately. And I think we all know this, and I've said that a team units take the personality of their coach, man. They do. Like you can tell in every team that you look at, they take the personality of the head coach, man. If it's a laxed environment, it's a laxed environment on the field, man. You know, if it's sloppy, it's sloppy on the field. You can tell, like, Coach Guidry had a sit down with, I can't remember who I was watching. Maybe it was Josh Pate. Maybe.
Josh, the pod. You're talking about the podcast?
Maybe. I don't remember, but it was a one-on-one sit down.
Yeah, I think it was Josh Darrow from Canes, the sideline reporter. Yeah, I think so.
And he talked about his playing days, how he played safety, how he was, one of the most athletic on his team. And just from that interview, I can tell that he wasn't like, he's not going to fuck around out there. Like, he's not going to play any games when it comes to trying to bury an opponent. Like, he's going to blitz. He's going to exotic blitz, pressures, different angles. He's going to play games up front. He's going to try to skunk every opponent.
Fact.
You know what I mean? And again, man, I just felt it instantly. It's a feeling you get, like when you listen and you listen for key words and key phrases from coaches, and it's no coach speak. I haven't heard no coach speak from either side. You know what I mean? And that's taken the personality of the head coach, because the head coach don't coach speak either.
No, he does not.
He don't coach speak either, man. So that's the dope part of it, So
yeah, man. Like Gidry, just it's one of those things. Like, hold up, he's saying a lot. Like I'm listening. Like he's just talking. Like one of the things he said that was dope. He's like, look, we cut up the game film after every game, but now we're gonna do a compilation of all 3 games before we start ACC. So, because he's talking, like, I'm like, damn, like I'm listening to him. I was like, damn, he's really talking a lot. He goes, he goes, one of our guys show a tendency to do something on the play. They have that film too. So now we got to show them how to stay away from that tendency, but make it a little different in the scheme of what we're trying to do. So if for example, this is what he said. If James drifts 2 steps to the right when they call a certain play, you know what I'm saying? North Carolina, Georgia Tech has that. Like, oh, he's gonna drift, so the middle of the field could be open for a tight end. Like now you have to tell James, like, look, man, you kind of have to stay still. You just for like shit like that. I was like, damn, like him saying that much before, you wouldn't get anything. Before it was like, yeah, we don't make mistakes. We just got to try harder. It's just effort. Yeah. That's coach speak. Just dumb shit that don't mean nothing. Just words thrown together, and at some point there's a period. That's all it is. But he's just talking. Yeah. So when somebody isn't giving you coach speak to the media, imagine how much more honest and real he's being to his players. That gives players trust and confidence with him. Thanks. Right? That's what I appreciate about it. And Dawson, the same thing, man. Dawson's like, nah, we're gonna finish this motherfucker. Ain't no running out the clock, no down. Nah, we gonna finish this right here. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And then like you said, man, Absolutely. Mario doesn't do coach Cristobal does not give any coach speak, man. So yeah, man, it's dope. It's dope, man. Dope. You could already see the personality. And I'm looking forward to see how it's gonna look at the end of the season, because all this is building. We're only 3 games in. This is all still experience for the players. Francis getting experience. Jaden Wayne about to get a lot more experience if Mesidor's still out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ruben Bain. So all these players are going to get better and better with all the experience that they get, man.
Yep.
And yeah, man, like I said, like I told you, and we told Willie Padron on 305 Sports Now. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on his episode on on YouTube. Is I want these guys to stick around, man. I need at least 3. I need it. I need that mentality and that rotation of players in, and just establishing that culture, because and the next guy's got to be just like him. Like, I don't want a whole switch up of read and react. I want this aggressive shit. I can't go back. I can't go back to an off Frio, man. I can't go back. I can't do it, Joe. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, not everybody aspires to be a head coach. So hopefully, they're cool. Like, they enjoy Miami. I know they enjoy Miami. They enjoy the environment. They enjoy the young men and women they get to deal with every day. Their families enjoy it, and hopefully, yeah, man, they stick around for a while, and we can win some games, make it worth their while. You know what I mean? Stay, titles change. So yeah, we'll see, man.
And keep up in the bag. You know what I mean? Like, let's match match those restricted free agency offers.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they coming. They coming after this year. They coming.
Oh, they coming. Those offers are coming.
The coaching
100%.
carousel begins, man. The coaching carousel begins.
There's gonna be a lot of openings out there, man. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, man. It's. I mean, so you kind of ruined this with the whole thing of after this game we got at 6:00, 6:30, bye week starts.
We on a bye week, son.
We on a bye week, 4th week, 5th week of the season, depending if they count week 1 as week 0 or whatever nonsense they do now. So we go into a bye week, and then it's the ACC. The ACC gauntlet. Which ACC is better this year? ACC gauntlet starts with Georgia Tech. So we did our predictions at the beginning of the season. Right, I guess we're a third of the way through. Yeah, third of the way through.
Flow show. Shout out to
Flo. We gave our predictions of 9-3. Shout out to Flo, man. Did the breakdown of every game that season. Of this season. How you feeling about it now? Now that you have obviously a smaller sample size, with the bigger piece of the pie being the A&M performance, right? Because it wasn't like we played Stanford, who knows what state, and whatever the fuck, name a third random ass place. How you feeling about it?
I mean, I wasn't impressed with A&M anyway, so that's why I picked 40 something points.
Yeah, we picked it. Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? So, I'll be able to tell a little bit more when we get into conference play and see what's going on, man. I think I had us undefeated going into Chapel Hill.
Yep.
And I think I had us losing at Chapel Hill. Over the next couple of weeks, that could change, but it's still the same now. Clemson, I mentioned that I think it'll be a close game, but I think this will be the last year that we lose to Clemson like that, and I think that's still true. I don't think Clemson is whack like everybody think they are.
No, I don't think they're whack. I think they're trying to figure out their offense.
Yeah, I don't think they're trash like that, but we will see. They play Florida State Saturday, so at noon. So
early.
We shall see what it looks like, Louisville, I picked that shocker. I picked that as one of the 3 losses.
Well, me too.
And, Louisville still look, I feel the same, but we'll see over the next couple weeks how it goes, and I'll be able to tell a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who my third loss was now. Because did I have them? I guess I must have had them losing to UNC. I think I had the same losses. UNC. I might have had Clemson in there.
Clemson and Louisville.
And Louisville. Because the way the Louisville schedule lines up, right? Like Louisville has like either a bye week the week before, and they play like a Thursday game. So they're gonna have like extra time off. So they play like a Thursday game leading into a bye week.
We're not up there though, right? Are we in Miami?
It's down. We in Miami. Yeah. We in Miami. Yeah, look. Yeah, Georgia Tech. Look, Georgia Tech got the quarterback we faced last year for A&M and Haynes King. He's doing all right. You know what I'm saying? By all metrics.
We didn't even face him. We faced lefty, the Max Johnson.
That's right. That's right.
He was yeah, he was.
I just put them all together. Like to me, they're like an amalgamation, just like one. You know what I'm saying? It's like I couldn't tell you what they look like if they walked up to me and introduced themselves. Because Haynes King was the one that lost to App State, so they went to Max Johnson.
Man.
Yeah,
so
Haynes King. Yeah, he didn't know what to do. Haynes King is the QB now at GT. They're switching offenses. They look all right from the couple seconds I've seen. Because look, man, till we play them, I'm keeping it a buck with you, and till we play them, I don't give a fuck. I don't watch any other team. Like I don't. I might catch a highlight here and there of but that I'm not sitting there. I'm not doing it. This is the only team that I will watch for 3 hours or however long the games are. But yeah, man, Haynes King is there, so we'll see him. But it's at home before we go on the road to Chapel Hill. I think it's like back and forth, or it goes UNC, then Virginia.
UNC, I think UNC, Clemson, Virginia, NC State on the road,
Yeah,
and then Florida State.
yeah. Shout out to AB, man. He put the Florida State logo, as a shit emoji. That's my wallpaper on my phone.
Okay.
So I got the Shimmy Shamar, you know what I'm saying, on the cover. Yeah, so that's exactly the schedule. All right. I mean, do you think after seeing a couple clips of UNC, do you think UNC is still up there as a loss, or is that defense giving you some
No,
like,
I watched UNC, man. I can't do the defense played bad this game, so against us they're gonna do this.
They'll be bad, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that, man, because going into Texas A&M, their rush defense was trash. Like, it was terrible, and they did fairly well stopping our run game. You know what I mean? So it's matchup driven. You know, so when we played them last year, it was a good game, right? TVD was back. We picked off Drake May, I think, twice.
Yeah.
You know, it was a good game. But that was last year. They have a whole new offense. They have a new offensive coordinator. Dre Bly's going off that defense. I think that's big, actually. But I think we'll have opportunities. We should have opportunities, like against any other team. They'll get better as the season goes on. We'll get better. So Drake May is still Drake May. He's still going to be a first-round pick. They have talent. You know, their running back. I like their running back. I think number 28, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know.
I think that's the number. I think it's 28 or 26 because the way that font is weird. So unless you're directly looking at it, you can't tell which one it is.
Yeah, I like their running back, and they have a talented D line, man. I know a lot of those guys. I watched a lot of those guys in high school, man. Jafari Ritzy. My man Jacoby Cowan is on that D line. He transferred in from Ohio State. Yeah, they got talent, man. They got talent. So, I Power Echols is a problem at middle linebacker.
First of all, fantastic, man. That's a
Power
fantastic
Echols,
man.
yes, man. He terrorized Mallard Creek for years in high school, man. He played at Vance. It's Chambers, Julius S. Chambers now, but you know what I mean? He's a problem, you know, so they got talent, man. So it just depends, you know, it's the day and the matchups and you know, but
if you got off the bus with the right foot and the right mentality.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We've had some issues in Chapel Hill. Like we smashed them a couple years ago with Shaq and all of them, but you know, we've had problems with Chapel Hill, you know. Historic.
I think they got like 4 straight on us because previous administration never beat them. Ever. Never beat them. Never. Didn't even get close.
I mean, met as a DC.
As a DC.
Yeah, not as a head coach.
Yeah, so but it's
Mark
been like
Rick, Mark Rick beat him.
Mark Rick beat him. Yeah, Mark Rick beat him.
Because I was in Chapel Hill when we smashed them.
But even I think that was a split though. Like I think it was like 1-1. I think it was like lost first and then beat them. Because the first year was like a 7-5 year. But Mark Rick got him the second year, and then Manny all his whole time never beat him, and got sunned by you know what I'm saying you know what I'm saying.
Yo, where you going, son? Where you going?
Hey, you gonna stay? You stay right here. Hey, stay right here, son. Hey, now where you going?
Tell your pops I said what up, man. Tell your pops I said what up.
Hey, tell your pops I'll be back in Miami tomorrow, and I'm gonna need some Cuban coffee.
Yeah, man.
You know I'm saying?
Get the yacht ready. Tell him to get the yacht ready, man.
Stay off my yacht next time, Manny. That shit was mine. You know it. That shit was mine.
Yeah.
Yo, son,
that's
hard. Manny just stayed out after everybody left. Man, he's just in the crowd, just sitting by himself. Like, you know how sad that is. You don't got no court, no assistant, nope, whatever.
Yeah,
Wait,
I was at
Mario
that game.
lost.
I was hurt. Yeah, I was at that game. That was a hurtful game. You know what I mean? Because they played real hard. I can't front. It was an exciting game, man. They played hard.
That came down to a pick, right? TVD threw a pick at the end.
It got tipped.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it got picked. Maybe, yeah, but it got tipped.
Yeah.
I know that. So
yeah,
man.
Yeah, that was they fought hard on that one. They did. They definitely did. But yeah, and then Mario, last year was last year. TV threw for like 495, but still lost.
Yeah, he got busy.
You think we're doing a disservice to Georgia Tech by just going right over them? I mean, we'll talk about it.
I think it's gonna be tough, man. I think it's gonna be tough. Like, it's ACC time, man. It ain't no gimmies. Even Virginia looks very bad this year, but it's no gimmies, man. Like, again, we're the Super Bowl for most people, for everybody, really. Keeping it a buck. Everybody wants to beat the U, man. So Georgia Tech. That's
the reason why they throw it down.
Miami. Yeah, they're gonna come into Miami ready. You know what I mean? So yeah, and not that we have to falter, right? But there's gonna be a game where we gonna struggle, man, and we have to pull it out. Whether that be against GT, Chapel, it's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a game. Like,
let me ask you. You think? And I asked the listeners and all that. Let us know in the comments, man. You think after the challenges we faced with, even though we didn't respect A&M, you and I we both picked them to win big, right? We both picked Miami to win big. What you talking about? When I said I picked, you picked 40.
Whatever.
I'm just
saying we respected them.
No, I'm saying we didn't. No, we didn't. I'm saying we did not. We did. At no point did we. No, we didn't. I think we both picked 20-point victories in our pick that week when we
at least 3 touchdowns. Yes.
Yeah, at least 3 touchdowns. I think I had it like 38-13, and you had it like 42-24 or something like 48-20, something like that. So now I'm saying, like, the adversity we faced of going down, of giving up block punt, muff punt. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that punch in the mouth over and over, because that wasn't just one punch. That was we kind of doing something. Punch in the mouth. We kind of do some punch in the mouth, and then responding the way we did, scoring like 25 points unanswered or some crazy shit. Yeah. Do you think that is something that the team can rely on? Like, hey man, look, we face it. Like, because now they've done it, they've responded. So when they have those bad games, and it's an ugly game, they might still be able to pull it out. It might be like you know what I'm saying, you biting your nails like, what's about to happen right here? I can't believe we'll field goal down to Virginia. You know what I mean? But that's something to rely on.
Yeah, that definitely is right. You're right. I'm thinking about more like it's a tough game going into the fourth. You know what I mean? Right. Like, we going into the fourth quarter, it's 21-21 going into the fourth. You know what I mean? We give up a touchdown starting the fourth. We down 28-21 back and forth. Something like that. Yeah. Can we pull out a tough one like that? But we'll see. And listen, if the shit goes how it's been going and we just run past teams, I'm good with it too. Shit, I don't need adversity. You know what I mean?
I don't need it. I don't need to be tested. I like to say like a motherfucker. They just run for another touchdown. Is that AJ Allen hitting 100?
Hey, man.
Restrepo got 1,000 yards by game 7. Yes, all of that shit. We've had adversity. Us Kings fans, we've experienced it all. We're good if we just want to sail right the fuck through. You know what I mean? And see what's popping. Oh, man. All right, man. Let's get into this. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to Caneswear. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has all latest merchandise for the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Inter Miami Soccer, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of I-595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
Hey man, real quick, little housekeeping. Y'all see the address on the ad? We always drop it. The address is definitely changed. It is now 2655 South University Drive. Same shopping center they're already at. You know what I mean? The same building is just a way bigger space now.
Yeah, apparently they're right next door to a dope sandwich
Las
spot
Espadas.
that I have to try.
Yeah.
I heard
you've never tried it. I've never heard of it. You've never tried it, and y'all let us know in the comments, man. Was it Las Espadas? I don't know. It was Las Espadas or Las Espadas. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have to figure that out in a minute here.
See, he's looking it up right now. See, this dude is too thrifty, son. He's too thrifty, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta figure out everything immediately.
Right. I do. I need instant. Yeah, it's Las Espadas. Okay. Las Espadas.
What does that mean? Can you spread? What does that mean?
It's not Spanish. It might be somebody's last name. Okay. So, shit, there's one in Sanford. There's one over here by me. Okay. It just says original cheesesteaks and hoagies, and the lowest, actually, the one down in Davie is the highest rated. 4.7, 4.6, and 4.5.
Oh, yeah, we checking that. Yeah, we checking. We out. We out there.
Not the most important thing though. This is listen. This is the food segment of the show.
Tell them, son.
You know what I'm saying? 1,200 plus reviews on all of them though. So those sometimes you don't just got to check the stars. You got to check the amount of people that reviewed it. That's what, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. Y'all know y'all motherfuckers on Amazon be checking. It's like I need 5 stars but 2 reviews. I don't trust that shit. I need a good amount of people, man. So
you gotta read the reviews, man. You gotta read them, man.
Yeah, if y'all ever have the time and y'all bored as shit, read the reviews on the gummy bears on Amazon. It is the funniest shit you'll ever read in your life, man.
Gummy bears.
Yeah, son. Like it's people talking about how it's wild. Y'all go read it. I'm not gonna spoil none of that shit. I'm not gonna spoil none of it. All right, man. Look, so that was our ACC overview. Obviously, each week we're gonna break down the teams individually because we got Temple. Get this out of the way. It's a business trip. Now, if things go smooth sailing, as we were talking about, this is the question that Joe posed to me today. Is a playoff berth a possibility for the Miami Hurricanes? We're not sipping the Kool-Aid. We're just asking a question. And you can see through my glass, bro. This is water right here. We don't even sip no Kool-Aid. You can't see through Joe's. It's a dark cup. But there's water there too. You know what I mean? I could vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? So, how you feeling about it, Joe? What you think, man? You asked the question. I'm excited to see where you go with this one.
Yeah, man. Obviously, we have to handle ACC business, but just looking around the country, right, at college football and what's going on, everybody looks decent. Nobody looks dominant.
Nope.
I don't see, the dominant Alabama, even Georgia. I don't see the dominant Georgia.
Mm-mm.
Ohio State looks decent. USC, cool. Florida State, Clemson, cool. Tennessee, very subpar.
Yeah, that was
Texas, look good. They beat Alabama. They probably look maybe the best of the teams that I've seen.
Yeah.
But because of that, I think there's a very real possibility, man, especially even if we, let's say, because I feel like.
Hold on, real quick. So the scenario is if we're like the hypothetical scenario we're posing, right? If I'm getting this right with you, is if we handle our business, right? Say one loss or go under hypothetical. I mean, don't be like, oh, they're going. No. Don't. There's a hypothetical ass question. I'm gonna say it again. So if motherfuckers try to cut this up, You got to get hypothetical somewhere in here. So if we handle our business, we're top 4, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely, because that will include, so everybody's ranked right now, right? Florida State is ranked, UNC is ranked, Clemson is still ranked. They're not ranked, but let's say they win, they beat Florida State. Saturday. They'll shoot back in. Florida State will still be in. And the way Louisville's playing, they may be in. Who knows? But yeah, definitely, man. Even if let's say we falter, let's say we lose to one of, let's say Florida State or Clemson, but we make it to the ACC game and most likely play one of those guys again.
Right.
And that's a dub. Then we can definitely be in there. But just looking around, we've seen before in previous years dominance by
like
team.
clear cut.
Like we know who's gonna win the chip. Like man, Georgia winning this. It ain't no question.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama winning, whatever. That's not the case. That's not the case this year, man. Everybody has their flaws. You know what I mean? Alabama not having a quarterback. That's huge, man. That's huge.
How is that possible? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's huge, man. Ohio State, their quarterback is all right, yeah. Yeah. So, we'll see, but I think it's definitely a possibility just because of what's going on in college football. Parity seems to be, a little bit more parity, man, and I think that plays into our favor a little bit. So,
yeah, I'm with you. I think the reason why this conversation is dope is because I think we get the sense that we have one of the better quarterbacks in the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that gives us quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback is the game.
Plays
and the scrimmage, the offensive line. You start to see it. That's what if this falls this way, you know what I'm saying? Like again, if we have the smooth state, and this is hypothetical again, if we lose to one or the other, comes to Florida State, but have the revenge game and the ACC championship, and we have one loss on the record, like you put us in. Not saying that that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I think Joe said that well. I'm just kind of giving y'all my little 2 cents on it. Yeah, there's no dominant team. There's all the teams that have been at the mountaintop and want to be and the teams that want to be pushed to the mountaintop all have flaws.
Mm-hmm.
And they've shown to be pretty evident. They've just been playing teams that aren't able to take advantage of those flaws for whatever reason. So, and like you said, it's matchup and schemes, man. Any given Saturday or Thursday, you never know how a team's gonna show up or how the weather's gonna be. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's definitely something, man. Yeah, it'd be dope. But it's a possibility, and I think just the performances of the last 3 games and the business-like mentality and the way the coaches speak has cured a lot of my PTSD and just being able to enjoy this season for what it is and not just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because now you can kind of see the trajectory of what this team is going to be. Because it's not done; it's a project. Every season you got to revamp and rebuild. So yeah, man.
They got to make it. We got to make it to Charlotte, man. I bought my ticket. I bought 2 tickets, man.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna make it. I'm going to that. I'm going to that.
They went on sale. I think today I got an email and I was like, oh, let me cop 2. Because even, if we don't make it, the resale is going to be crazy, so I'll do that.
Smart business plan. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? There's a chance. There's a couple games. And another thing I want to touch on, man, touching back real quick on the ACC stuff. There's a lot of statement games that are going to happen with recruiting that are going to be building towards that next wave, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, oh, but why aren't we getting this one? There's moves, there's chess pieces that still need to happen So just you know what I'm saying, be mindful of that, man. You beat a North Carolina, pieces fall. You beat a Clemson, or you fight right there with them, and it comes down to a field goal, pieces fall. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so on and so forth, man. So just be mindful of that, man. We're recruiting. All right, man. Look, we're getting ready to end the show, but you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest hurricanes of all time responded to something that's been going back and forth. We're gonna touch on it real quick because we really don't you know what I'm saying, deal with anything else. But this is Kane specific. I want to give a shout out to Alonzo Highsmith and Vince Wilfork, man. They at what, Joe? I'm gonna ask the
This
question.
is official. Let me make sure this is official.
It's from Kane's football. That's the Instagram. Yeah.
Insta, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Mondo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our guy Mondo. You know what I'm saying? Posted the screenshot. Kane's football. This is the caption. You know what I'm saying? It's got Vince Wilfork. We've got a Canes legend and a two-time Super Bowl champion in the house. Thank you for stopping by at practice today and talking with us, Vince Wilfork. I'm not gonna give out your Instagram. A user asked, hopefully we don't see Vince wearing another team. I'm gonna say it like this: another team's jersey. Because I don't, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I only talk about the Canes. Another team's jersey next year. You know what I'm saying? Or in Colorado
Just
Buff. Just say, yeah.
wait, you just said it. What do we say? You just changed up, son?
Yeah, now fuck it. Listen, man, y'all know what Colorado Buffalo gear. Because
Yeah.
there's another defensive tackle, you know what I'm saying, who are all begging for a job out there. Listen, I apologize for fucking with my head. It's just got me hot a little bit. Fam, understand something, man. Like us as fans have a different perspective. Y'all can move how you want to move, but Zoe said y'all will never catch me dead in that gear.
Mhm.
That's it, straight up. Yo, support your man. I support. Look, we got a homeboy right now that's working as an assistant. You know what I'm saying? In the Big Ten, we got. You don't see me out here rocking anything with that, and we know the guy. Like Joe really knows him, and one of the dopest reactions I've had on the show. You know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We don't rock anything other than this. And we just fans. I can't imagine if I was a motherfucker that ran through that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Fucking bled and fought on Green Tree. And I'm out here like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Fam, you'll never listen. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You will never catch me being one of those shiny chases, man. I'm not that guy. I don't go somewhere where like, oh shit, there's a spotlight. I'm not that dude, bro. I don't like that movement. And now it's personal because you out there raising up this thing. Not because this is recruit. This the best recruiting is a battlefield. So now it's different. Now it's different. So I ain't gonna say that dude's name because he's excommunicado. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who he is. He has a mohawk at 50-something years old. Ask yourself what you're doing with it. I have a series of questions. Please don't come at me because just letting you know, mohawk at 50 is not the best look. I'm begging for a job when you also don't be posting videos shitting on your alma mater, motherfucker. Like, listen, don't be posting videos and then go get a job for somebody else. You could have been here the whole time. But I'll use fucking social media. Get out of here. All right, that's all I got. We got a minute. What you got, Joe?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm good, man.
Yeah,
Only time I'm rocking another team's gear is if my son is playing for them or something. You know, and it depends on what school he's at. Like,
what pro team? What pro team? Because you never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you out there rocking.
Pro is a little different. I'll probably rock anything, even that
Cowboys,
that whack ass star. But
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
College, there's a couple of no-nos. Like I'll just rock all black gear or something, man, or all white or something.
Yeah.
But
I'll be all white there like a Santero. I'm not out there, bro. I'm not. Can't do it.
I'll be there, support definitely. But
I'll clap.
As far as the adults that are doing that, man, you know, you going to support your man, no doubt. You know, Dion, Coach Prime, excuse me, man. He that's their man. They probably grew up together.
Yep.
They know each other for a while. So I get it. I'm not gonna knock that.
Never.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock that support. And if you choose, it's a choice, man. If you choose to support that and not support your alma mater or whatever, that's on you, boss. You know what I mean? So that's on you. That's what you do. You know what I mean? You got people
That's
who,
how you move.
yeah, that's how you move. You got people who never gonna do that, so that's what it is. Zoe has the right to say what he said. Vince got the right to say what he say. Warren Sapp got the right to say what he say and do what he do. Whatever.
Move how you want to move.
Move how you want to
Move
move.
how you want to move.
Don't expect love from this side, when you're doing that. So stay over there because that's just what it is. So
look, there's plenty. We talked about it earlier, right? There's plenty of Hurricanes that got jobs with other schools. There's Hurricanes that are working for for Georgia right now.
facts.
There's Hurricanes all across the league and all across college football. That's fine. I think the reason why the sad thing was like he's posting videos down talking to his alma mater while while jumping to another one just because his man's is there. Look, support your man. No, I have no problem with it, no qualms or whatever. But you could, like just like the optics of it. It's like, yo, you didn't have to do that to then do this. Cause then like what, Like again, all that shit is I'm talking about recruiting specific. Like that shit's out there. Like, yo, like this dude, like, oh, so what's going on with Miami? It raises questions that's unnecessary for a program that you help, get natties in. So it's just if that's how you move, man. But just understand that the cookout might not be very welcoming. You know what I mean? I'm sure they got cookouts in Colorado. Whatever they definitely do raisins with they definitely do raisins with the with the potato salad. If we're keeping it a buck, they're keeping it all the way a buck. If they do potato, I don't even think they. I don't know. I think they do barbecue over there. First of all, it's not a buffalo; it's a fucking bison. You know what I mean? Get that shit right. All right, man. I got nothing else. I think we good. We out of here, man. It's that You Heard podcast. Canes over everything. Let's go.